All right, well, the big question that we are answering, do you believe in mediums? Dave?
At one point in time, I didn't, but I was telling you, my son went to see a medium in Florida, and the stuff she was telling him, so yes, I do.
Okay, well, let me tell you, I was very skeptical at first, and this a crazy adventure that I'm calling it I've gone on. It really opened my eyes, and I went out to look for this answer, and I really was shocked. I decided to get more of an inside look from a respected medium and an intuitive teacher to learn more about the process of how you can become a medium, because you can learn, because apparently we all have some natural abilities.
Everybody has natural psychic ability.
Steve Herman knows this firsthand as a medium and intuitive teacher, but he tells me that ability should never be confused with credibility.
How do you know the reals from the fakes?
Well, the big thing is unfortunately, when it comes to this, I mean, anybody, in the general sense, could claim all sorts of bizarre things. So the first thing is you want to be very, 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 very skeptical. If the medium is actually working with the world of the spirit, they won't ask you any questions. And sometimes the most evidential information is information at the time that you receive it. You have absolutely no clue about what the medium is talking about.
Even though the information may not fit exactly who you were hoping to hear from, Steve says that doesn't mean that it's false.
I remember this one guy in North London once, oh my gosh, that's my aunt. I said, the last person in the world I would have expected. You know, you can have people that you hated their guts and they can come through. Or you were acquainted to them, you know, in elementary school or something, you know, a neighbor. You know, they're not necessarily the four people who you want to hear from or even would think would come through.
According to Steve, the spirits come to us. We don't dictate who we connect with, but we can train ourselves to tap into the spirit world.
Everybody, to some extent, has psychic abilities. Everybody has intuitive abilities. It's not something which is extraordinary or places someone in a category above or different from the average person. It's like an artistic type of ability, and it can be cultivated through the right type of training.
Steve's trained as a medium for decades now and has been traveling the world to help others interpret their visions and get in touch with their natural abilities.
Mentally disassociate from the physical body and almost step aside so we get the analytical mind out of the way. And when you get the analytical mind out of the way, you're able to allow yourself to raise your own vibration and make a mental and energetic connection with the spirit world.
Leveling your vibrations with the spirit world can be tremendously challenging. But for those with natural abilities like Steve, the work tends to come a little more naturally.
And who knew that everyone could have a little bit of psychic ability?
I'm not sure where mine is, but, you know, somewhere.
If you guys, well, tonight I will show you how mediums can't just scorn their natural abilities. If you have it, you just have it. And how one man helps find missing animals across the country, and he aids in some missing persons cases. You don't want to miss that.